Okay, this is an example of factoring by grouping, which is going to save you a lot of time if you can get comfortable with it. So first I'm just going to write the original problem. And for these factoring by grouping problems, you'll notice that they all have 4 terms. Okay, so this first one starts 5b to the third plus 15b squared plus 12b plus 36. Okay, so next we want to break this problem down into 2 mini problems. We're going to look at this together, and then after that we'll look at these 2 together. So first you just have to ask yourself, what could I factor out of 5b to the third and out of 15b squared? So what is their common factor? So that will be 5b squared. Because 5 is divisible by 5, 15 is divisible by 5, and because we have a b squared, and then we have b to the third, and b to the third can be divided by b squared. Okay, and then you have to ask yourself, what do I multiply 5b squared by to get 5b to the third plus 15b squared? So what would we multiply 5b squared times to get 5b to the third? We'd multiply it times b. And what would we multiply 5b squared by to get 15b squared? Just by positive 3. Now this is a step that should help you, but a lot of people don't recognize this. When you're factoring by grouping, this term right here will be repeated in this second part of the polynomial. So we automatically know that we'll have b plus 3 here. And then we have to look at 12b plus 36 and ask ourselves, what can we pull out of both of them? That will multiply times b plus 3 to give us 12b plus 36. So we could take out 12 from each of these terms. So we could take 12 out of 12b, and we could take 12 out of 36. And it's going to be a positive 12. So if we take out a positive 12, if that was distributed to b and to 3, we would get the original terms that we had here, 12b plus 36. Then you can pull this b plus 3 out. And then also combine these 2 terms in their own parentheses. Because this means essentially the same thing. This is how they will want you to write it, because this b plus 3 is getting distributed. So it means exactly the same thing as this, but it's in the simplest form. So then this is our answer, and then we could set each of these equal to 0 if we wanted to. This will end up giving us an imaginary number because it'll be a square root of a negative, because we'll get negative 12 on this side. So we know that's not going to work when they want a real number solution, because we'll have square root of negative 12 divided by 5. And that's not going to work. Here we just have b plus 3 equals 0. So b equals negative 3. Okay, so you should work on getting comfortable with factoring by grouping, because it's going to save you a lot of time in the long